by the time that I upload this VOD on YouTube, the my 2-box opening of Phantom Monarchs should already be up on the second channel. But I got 4 more boxes sent to me very kindly by the folks over at Weebs of the Shore, the guys that create GA. And I decided to do it live, get some blessings from my chat. You know, it helps sometimes. Sometimes you do get the buff when you open things live. So let's see if that comes true. I haven't had any like crazy breakout luck with GA yet, outside of my Grand Crusaders ring pull from several DOA altar packs. But today we have 4 boxes to open. So those of you that don't play Grand Archive in the chat, feel free to ask questions. I'm also just a beginner, so I'm not exactly very knowledgeable or anything, but I will do my best to answer your queries. So let's take a look. What packs home you got? GA, baby. New set. I love the art of this set, and it's also the deck I'm trying to build is mostly a lot of the pieces are from this set too. So this released last Friday. It's called Phantom Monarchs, and it's like a expansion set to the previous set, which is pretty interesting. Also, let me know if the music's not too loud and whatnot. If it is, then just yell at me, I guess. So it would be nice. What are we opening? We're opening GA. So let's just get into it. I opened 2 boxes that I popped myself from a locals here in Tokyo that will be up on my second channel. Should be up by the time the VOD goes up, or for the live watchers. It's not up yet. So this set introduces the lady, well, not introduces, but supports the lady you see on my mat, Merlin. This is the deck that I want to build. She's cool, and she has a lot of strong cards in this set. So take a look. What's revealed today? Whatever the card of the day was, because it's a Monday. There's no Tuesday stream today. I can tell you that much. But anyway, oh, sorry. I think let me adjust my chat. I see it's a little bit off. Let's take a look. Lost Being. This is a... Oh, what's up, Redx? Appreciate it, man. We're building the same deck, so we're going to be fighting for the cards. Got to play Gao yesterday. Yeah, the deck's cool, but it's not necessarily the best. Veiling Breeze. This is a Reaper, I think it is. It's a good card for the wind version of the deck I'm building. So this game has 3 main elements. Wind, water, and fire. You're seeing a lot of the water and wind cards. Ooh, Fracturing Slash. This is a uncommon. This is Merlin. She uses sheen counters. So she's like, it's like she's a ride line that basically on grade 1, she will create a token that spawns sheen counters. Anything you're trying to build? Merlin, this lady. Just got back from my first BCS as a player. Isn't it your first BCS period? Did you even have a BCS not as a player before? But anyway. Oh, and these are rare. So, very nice. So, you get... Basically, each pack has 2 uncommons and a rare or greater. And, I think you get about 3 foils. 3 foils per box. So, let's see what we get. There's a bunch of like good reprints in this set too, so that'll help too. Ooh, okay. Golden Gambit, there's our first foil. It's a common Alice card. Fast activation. As an additional cost, activate, sacrifice a chest mount to draw 2. That doesn't sound too bad. Sounds pretty nice. Cool. It's our first foil. Can put that somewhere. Let's keep on going. Reveal the Hidden. Nether Dodo Bird. This guy didn't pull this from my first 2 boxes actually. You sacrifice this if this is not ephemeral, draw a card into your memory. Otherwise you'll damage to each champion you don't control. Interesting. And return to the depths. I had this before as well. Cool. But yeah, so Grand Archive, it's been picking up in Japan. There's been more and more shops carrying the game as well, which is nice. We love Watts. Yeah, I mean, it is I did get like a comment on the first stream archive I uploaded that was like, you know, couldn't take the name seriously at first when they started their Kickstarter, but now it's like, if you go to card shops in Singapore, this game is everywhere. But this is the deck that I am building, Merlin. So very excited for to get into the game finally, really. That's the main thing I'm happy about. Refreshing Charge. Smoke Bombs. This is another good card as well. Ooh, Diana. That's our first SR of the box. I did pull this one from my recollection, actually. So she's she's the actual, like, let's say leader slash vanguard of the deck. But she's also available as a rear guard. So it's quite cool. So she's support for herself, I guess. But also, I don't know, I guess you can maybe use her in whatchamacallit. Maybe be able to use her in like the old Diana. And also in I don't know if you would use her in Alice, because she's a ranger class bonus, right? So you have to use her in a ranger deck, which I think Diana is like the main ranger deck. Vacuous Servant. Golden Gambit, we just pulled that in foil. Croaking Webfoot. Very nice. Fellowship Gale. Oh, stream keeps buffering. Now it should be good. It looks good on my end. It looks good from my host end. So it should be fine on your guys' side too. So I'll move the box here so I can see. Now it's good? Okay. Sorry. I didn't intend to have connection issues, but alas. Such things happen sometimes. Alright, let me organize my stuff here a little bit. So put the SRs here, put the foils and stuff. Or maybe there's less foils, so we can put them in the front. Like this. All good. It was just my stream was buffering for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Strange. Things happen. Sometimes it's just... I think I checked my processes and the only thing that was using my network was OneDrive. So maybe OneDrive was updating something. OneDrive is never a predictable source. Spalling Cleanse. Saw you recently from your tweets about Descent Aki. I've been playing J since set 1. I'm glad you're having a fun time with the game. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still very much just getting into it. Picking up pieces here and there. But so far been having a good time. Ooh, 7 of Hearts. First time I pulled this one. So Kindle 7. So I think Kindle means you can, instead of paying the cost, you can banish fire cards from your cemetery, from your grave, to pay for the cost instead, right? Am I correct in saying instead? I think that's what it is. Deals damage to each unit target opponent controls. Cost 1 less to activate for each suited with different reserve costs. Interesting. That does sound strong. How many boxes are you opening? 4. If I can get anywhere close to Ocean, even a percentage of Ocean Bolt's level of pulls. Correct? Nice. Yeah, this is the deck I'm trying to build, Merlin. So I opened 2 boxes already. That I'm uploading on my second channel. Should be already uploaded for the VOD viewers, but ooh, Genuflecting Execution. This card seems strong for level-based decks, like I guess the other Merlin. Kindle's an alternative cost. Alright, cool. So, still know my stuff. I'm learning, but I'm learning fast. I'm trying to. Mode Seer. Oh, I think I know what this is. Oh, wait, it's foil. I think I just saw foil on the full art. Hold up. Uh-oh, this might be something. Alright, Mode Seer. I love this art. I want this in foil. Foil you are? Could it be? Gilded Pyre. Yo, it is! Foil Ethereal Projection. Holy damn. Okay. Strong first box. God damn. That's very powerful. What should I be, what are the chances of a foil you are? That's the first time I've ever pulled one. Let me get a sleeve. I have some spare Dragon Shield sleeves from the event. You still have another you are in the box? Oh, that's what I want to hear. That's perfect. Let's go. I'm gonna use a Diana sleeve just because it's Diana. Damn, okay. Let's go. Foil Ethereal Projection. That's very nice. Yeah, I'm assuming this is quite the hit. Quite the hit. Nice. So let me have a rare in this pack too then. Cleansing Reunion and Hunt Vice King and an SR. Wow, that's a crazy pack. Foil you are and an SR. This is a Chessman. So this is part of the Alice deck, right? Cost 2 less to activate for each of up to 2 pawn allies you control. So it's the lowest cost can be 2, I think. You rest this, choose one that hasn't been chosen. If you control Chessman Bishop, draw a card. Put a buff counter on a Chessman Knight. Change the target of an attack to a Chessman Rook. If you do that, ally gets +2 health. Oh, so he's like He really is the king. That's cool, actually. Not bad. Not bad at all. Stonks. What a strong start to the boxes. All right. Damn, the fact that that doesn't take up your UR slot is crazy. Keep on going. Queen Piece. I feel like Queen Piece is a K-pop song, if I'm not mistaken. Ethereal Absorption. 6 of Spades. Yes! Purifying Thurible. I didn't pull any from my first 2 boxes, so I was really worried I wasn't going to get one. This card's very important because Regalia items are one-ofs, so you can only play 1 in your material deck. And this is like a really strong card. So you banish this and pay any amount, and then an opponent banishes that many cards from their graveyard, and if it's 3 or more, you draw a card, basically. So this card is just a rare. It's just a rare, but it's like $10. Regulus Piece, yeah, except you have a whole deck dedicated to them. Strong. So far, very strong start to this box. Fellowship Gale, Vice Bishop, into Buffeting Hurricane, into Maledictum Vitae. I've already pulled a few of these as well. There's a couple of rares here and there that I haven't pulled yet. That one was one of them. There's another wind spell that's like really generic in this set that I also have not pulled yet. I love the Art of Flickering Afterglow. All the fire spells look really cool, but fire staples are so expensive. So for now, I'm gonna pick up the generic stuff that all the assassin decks use, and then build into either water or wind, I think. Crumbling Rain. Exalted, destroy target item or weapon. Okay. Do you need any of the blue stuff? I am planning to build blue, blue Merlin, sir. So depends what blue stuff you need. If it's Merlin, then I'm afraid we're building the same deck. Good luck. Good luck to both of us. Obelith. Building Water Merlin too. Yeah, good luck, man. Ooh, very nice. I mean, commons and uncommons, I guess if I have any spares, I can let you know. Crystal Accretion. Put a Sheen counter on each unit with a Sheen counter on it. I do like this card. Enfeebling Orb. And Imperious Galebind. This is also another rare. Cool. Do you already have your Fracturize, Red X? Because that's the one card that I'm a little worried about trying to find. Tempestuous Conviction. Stardust Oracle. Bill! Hello, Bill. Chimney Sweep. This card is also pretty good, I think. Been updating Astrodana with the new cards. Very powerful now with this set. Ooh, nice. Bill. If he's not ephemeral, you sacrifice a Spectre. And then if you have Alice as your leader, as your champion, you can revive him for 5 and discard 1. Just got the recollection set only. Oh, I see, I see. Good luck, man. It's not a cheap path, that's for sure. Got this dude from a pack. Kind of fitting that you get him. Common, uncommon, rare, SR, and UR. Yes, and the highest rarity is CSR, which is basically signed. Yo, Conan, thank you for the 62 months. Bill. Thought Vanguard was expensive. Did you buy your GCR and guides? I pulled a GCR and I did get guides, yes. So, no problem there. Golden Bishop. Burnished Obelith. My second one. Castling. Alright. Let's keep on going. 3 SR so far. Usually you get 6 SRs in a box, I think. Shardwing. You open your brother. That's funny. Singeing Leap. Queen's Cinderhog. Unmake Duality. I think this is the first time I see this one. Additional cost to activate this card. Sacrifice the Regalia with Divine Relic. Draw 2. Does sound pretty decent. Claimed from Beyond. This is a rare. Banish target non-champion object if one of its types matches one of the types among cards in your banishment. Ooh, gives you actual examples. Does Merlin use Charger? Just in case it does, I did pick that up. Right, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your time here. I do plan to be making GA content going into the new year. So for now, you're going to get some, you know, box openings and my vlog from Ascent Akihabara as well. We'll look forward to that. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the zoom because my camera or my phone likes to use the, you know, an iPhone camera has different lenses and stuff. So it randomly switches between them sometimes. Ooh, we have a UR. What is it? What is it gonna be? Sacrifice play. Fractal. Ooh, Jabberwocky. Damn, let's go. So people, one of my friends was like, this is what got him into the game because he was looking for cool looking monsters. And so he got one. It's a pretty good box, I'd say. We got 2 URs, one of them being foil, and a Jabberwocky. Evil Anjing. That is true, yeah. Let me put him in a sleeve too. Because I think he is pretty important in the Alice deck. I mean, his stats are insane. 8 cost, 4 attack, 3 health. Banish a Spectre ally from your graveyard to recover 2 and Jabberwocky gets +2 attack. Oh my god, he's 6. As long as the player doesn't control an object named Vorpal Sword, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Jabberwocky. Oh. But Vorpal Sword is... Doesn't Merlin use Vorpal Sword? I feel like. If I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, that is the case. Alright. Let's go. Memorite Blade. March on. Kind of skipping through the comments because I've already opened a couple boxes, so a lot of them are repeats. Roland. That's a good SR. There's another Chessman. Another Alice support. We're getting a lot of Alice stuff. I mean, that is what the, you know, she is the cover, the face of the set, I suppose, so it does make sense. Damn, that's a very strong... Manifesting a Merlin CSR. I mean, I'd be happy with just a foil. Ooh, Surveil the Winds foil. That's nice. That's very cool. I mean, this card does seem to be used in Wind Merlin because it's fast when you're an assassin and you put a prep counter on after drawing a card. So that's quite good. I think we got pretty good foils this time. Chrysalis, Field Gambit, Lagomorph Piece. With Alice, it costs 1 less to materialize, and then pay 3 banish, return target chessman command card from your graveyard to your memory. Ooh, that's quite strong. The big money card is this Alice CUR. Yeah, but that's quite a crazy, quite a crazy chase card. I don't expect to be pulling that. There's quite a lot of, I mean, any CSR is usually a money card. So that much is true. The box telling you to play Wind Merlin. Oh, I love the art of the fire ones though. But the fire staples are so hard to pick up. It's kind of crazy. Flickering Afterglow. Maybe like slowly over time I'll build up Fire Merlin. Tyrannical Denigration. Dichroic Scorch. I think... Oh yeah, this is the rare spell. Essential cost. Discard a fire element card. Remove all Sheen counters from all units on the field. Deal X damage to each unit except for your champion, where X the amount of counters removed this way. This card reads really strong. 3 cost AoE, damage to everything, even to your opponent's face. Fire aggro is fun, but the stuff is so expensive. Yeah, right. That's what I saw as well. It does seem quite expensive. Because it's like, I think you need like what, Arthur, and then like some of the other ones. And I was just looking like everything's like 4,000 yen a piece, 6,000 yen a piece. So I was like, damn, okay. Maybe I'll start with Wind. The horse is like 6k, yeah. Embrace Noir. Ooh, Alice herself. The level 1 Alice. That's also very good. This is on enter, you gain her mastery and put 2 haunt counters on it. And if you release her from your soul, basically, then you recover 2 + X, where X is the amount of cards in Alice's lineage. Strong. Okay. So I have one more SR, but this is a very Alice box so far. Pretty good. Pretty good. Astral Shard, Golden Knights, Facet Together. It's a good card. Wavekeeper's Bond, Visage Strike. Did want to try a drop revival deck, but I heard it's expensive also. I mean, the thing is, this is definitely not the kind of game where you can build a bunch of decks. It's like, I think you just choose your deck that you are interested in, or you find cool, you build it, and then you just dedicate to it, and then update it kind of thing. You can build 2-3 Vanguard decks that are tier 1 with 1 GA deck. That is true. That is definitely true. Crocsite, very nice. Plage au Homard. On enter, put top 2 cards of your deck into your grave. Unique Domain. Class bonus. Tamer. Deluge 4. As long as you have 4 more water element cards in your graveyard, animal and beast allies you control get +1 health. What is a Tamer? Like, give me an example of a Tamer champion. Let's keep on going. But I think the goal for me... Ooh, Pawn Piece. It's the first time I actually pull one. Oh, Sylvie. I see. Thank you. But I definitely do want to try to get into the creator program for this game. I think that will make, you know, building stuff a lot easier going forward. Yes, Calming Breeze! I want to pull one from every 4 boxes. Every one of my 4 boxes, please have a Calming Breeze. This card is crazy. 2-cost wind spell, fast timing. Until end of turn, if 3 or less damage will be dealt to your champion, prevent that damage. So, and it's a floating memory as well, so you can use this to pay for your costs. I think this is the most expensive rare in this set. Like 20 bucks or something. Whew, okay, that's a very... Dude, this box is insane. 2 URs, one of which is foil. Foil, Surveil the Winds, really good SRs. You making Wind Merlin? Yes, I am making Wind Merlin. DF, Dungeon Guide art. Why me though? Why would I be on the Dungeon Guide art? Ghastly Slime. As long as Ghastly Slime is ephemeral, gets +2 attack. Ephemerate 2. Okay. So that's also, I guess, is this also for Sylvie? But I did see that in Dawn of Ashes. Red Zone Rogue has his own card. That's quite cool. Keep on going. Last pack here for this first box. Twisted Verdict, Chamberlain Toad, Bandersnatch. Damn, this is like a super Alice box. What the hell? So this has Taunt. And whenever Bandersnatch is dealt damage, you recover 3. And you pay 2 and sacrifice another ally to give him +2 attack and cleave. What does cleave do? Are going to get the Nova card? I already got a Nova card actually. This is a super... Dude, this box was crazy. Oh, it was a Kickstarter backer tier? That's cool. I assumed as much, yeah. I assumed as much. Alright. This first box was ridiculous. What the hell? Actually insane. So... what do I even put first? I mean, I guess the foils. Quite happy with the Surveil the Wings too. So that's these 2. And then the Ethereal Projection foil. But we hit quite the nuts, I'd say. Like Roland, Bill, Hunt. Like Alice and Bandersnatch also very good SRs. And then the Jabberwocky as well. So good. So good. This first box was ridiculous. Actually insane. Alright. Let's move on to box number 2. Número 2. Stacked Alice box. Yeah, right? One of my best friends in Japan wants to get into the game with Alice, so if I can just help him, like, start the game, then that would be pretty epic. Oosh. And for those of you that are actually keep track of Japanese top banger players, it's Haripin. Oh. He saw me post about the game and he was like, interested. Oh, take care, Mega. Thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate it. We will be here opening packs. Spalling Cleanse, Surveil the Winds, Sacrifice Play, Crystallized Anthem. Okay, I think that might be my first one of these. Prevent the next 2 damage that will be dealt to each unit you control this turn. When damage is prevented this way, put 2 Sheen counters on your Fractured Memories. At the beginning of your next recollection phase, memorite objects to control get +1 attack for every 6 Sheen counters on your Fractured Memories. So, you pay this for 2, prevent 2 damage, get 2 Sheen counters at minimum, and then start of your next turn, your memorite objects all get +1 attack, and you can have quite a bit. Yo, what's up, line? Scared of custom stacks? What are you scared of? Like, in which context, I guess I should be asking. So I'm trying to adjust the zoom here. There we go. What are you ordering? I really missed the Aki Ascent. Yeah, I do hope they do more. I mean, it was their biggest event in the game's history, no? So I'm assuming they will, you know, use that as a direction for future event venue considerations, right? I would assume so. Yeah. I think GA is definitely growing in Japan. Lost Promises. Very nice. Getting quite a bit of Alice stuff. Happy about the Anthem though. Good pull. Good pull, good pull. Although I did talk to some of the competitive players and they were saying that Wind Merlin might not go to level 3 that fast, so not sure if it's worth playing the EX cards. So, and I don't play the game enough to know the answer to that question. Rainwoven Chrysalis, and Condemning Evisceration. Good card. I think I've already pulled 2, so I need 1 more. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Pawn Piece. What does Pawn Piece actually do? Commanded Will. As long as this unit is attacking using a command card, it gets +1 attack. On hit, if 7 or more damage was dealt, you may sacrifice Pawn Piece if you do summon a Queen Piece. Oh! The Queen Piece was a token, I didn't even realize. That's cool, I guess. Bomb Shot Nurse, Veiled Gambit, Woolbrook, Vacuous Call. Still rare. Very nice. But yeah, this set, honestly, like, this set in particular has just godlike art. Genuinely just sound like One Piece, Queen Piece. But I feel like that's a K-pop song, I swear to God. I'm not bugging. I swear. Oh! I see a border. This looks like it could be a Merlin. Would be cool if it is. Freezing Gambit. Nullifying Lantern. Merlin! Let's go! That's more like it, baby. The Assassin Unique Ally. Merlin. Very nice. The 3 cost. Sweet. Okay, we're doing good on URs. We're doing good on UR so far. Pretty damn good. Very nice. I love her art. Oh, Dexcavate, thank you. Your first one, my second one actually. I pulled 1 from my first 2 boxes. I don't know if you want 4, but for now, very good to have. Definitely very good to have. Happy stuff. Very good. At least 3. All right, well, hope the next 2 boxes have 1 as well. Damn, but don't you? I guess you really have to go to level 3 fast then to use your Pendragons and what is Sheen? Sheen is like, it's just a counter that you put on your, like, the grade 1 of your ride line in this deck makes a token that you put the counters onto, but then you can also put the counters on your opponent's stuff, and then like your Vanguard basically will absorb them whenever it hits something onto your token, and then you can do damage and stuff, or like draw cards and stuff based off of that too. So it's like a resource. It's pretty cool. Ace, thank you for the 4 years, man. Appreciate you coming through. Just as we pull a advantageous perch. Your champion becomes distant. Okay, that's Diana support. Thank you. How's the game play? What's the play set for? The game plays, it's like a mix of Magic, Vanguard, and yeah, I guess like Magic and Vanguard a little bit is kind of what it feels like. Like Vanguard's ride line system, I guess, is the main comparison for Vanguard. But it's quite unique. I really did like what I saw, I guess. Ooh, Diadem. Very nice. Yeah, the game is fun. I think you can check out the tutorial and see how the rules are, and then just like pick up some starters and try the game out with a friend or something. That will give you a good first feel for it. Crackling Incineration. So it's like you basically have a 60 card main deck and a 12 card material deck, which is where your ride line goes. It's like if your ride deck had access to like I don't know, orders and your ride deck. So it's like your 4 card ride deck plus a bunch of orders that you can choose to either ride or play an order, basically, is how I would describe it, I think. Mirrorbound Covenant. This card reads quite, it's like a Floodgate. So on enter you draw a card, and equipment gear, yeah, basically. But there's no, I mean, there is equipment, it's like arms, but it's not the same. So influence means the total cards between your memory and your hand. And your memory is whenever you pay a cost for a card, you put cards from your hand face down into your memory to pay for that cost. So it's like, and you get it back at the start of your next turn, basically. So this card is essentially a floodgate because it means you can only have 7 between your hand and your memory. So your hand is capped. I really like the resource system of this game though. The fact that you use your hand to pay for costs, but then you get them back at the next turn is really cool. So I did like that quite a bit. Suffocating Ash, Crystal, Accretion, Righteous Retribution, Guardian Skill. Pretty cool. So there's a bunch of like different things from different games in this. So pretty nice. Overall, pretty nice. Gleaming Smolda. Bomb Shot Nurse. The game is very intuitive and fun. It's your first TCG? Wow, that's crazy. Fast on bottom means like quick like spells in Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, kind of. Ooh, we have a pretty good UR in here. Or not UR, SR. The level 2 Alice. Actually got the level 1 and the level 2 between these boxes. So this is... Normally this Umbra element only happens at level 3. But she skips that. But she says that when you play an advanced element card, while there are no curse cards in Alice's lineage, you deal 7 unpreventable damage to herself. So you have to have curses in your lineage for her to not take damage like that. Time to build an Alice Spectre deck. I did pull a lot of stuff for Alice, but I don't know. I'm on the Merlin camp. I'll convert these cards into stuff for Merlin. Is the goal here. Golden Bishop, Ghastly Slime, very nice. It was good. Keith, how you doing, man? Hope you're good. All right, last pack for the left side of this box. 14 days till I breathe the same air as DF. Actually, I'll be in Europe, I think, by then. I'll be going home for Christmas. So we will not be breathing the same air, I'm afraid. Oops. Are you a min rarity gamer? I upgrade rarity if it's affordable. Let's put it that way. Weighted Accord. On enter, you may reveal 3 advanced element cards from your material deck. If you do, this gains the first advanced element card each player activates each turn costs 2 more to activate. Wow. Okay, you can sacrifice this to draw a card. Yo, Mr. Matt, coming in to bless my pulls. Dude, I pulled a foil UR in my last box. Thank you for coming through. And I got my second Merlin. Pretty good. My life has no meaning now. Yeah, I only like upgrade my rarity if I really love a deck usually. So I guess for GA maybe I'll get like a foil of the Merlins for the material deck, but that would probably be the limit. Chance. Surprisingly, this card's quite cheap. I thought it reads quite strong because it buffs your stuff, but pretty cool. Forest Hearts from the left side, and we pulled our UR already, but no foils yet. Does a CSR eat up a foil slot? Oh, there's a level 3 Merlin. There she is. I still have not been able to get her Sheen 24 effect live, so this would be a very nice foil to get though. Would be happy about that. I think we do have a foil in this pack though. It is 7 of Hearts. Ooh, very nice. It's a rare too. That's good. Very nice. Is this a regular foil? Yeah, this is just a regular foil, I think. Cool. She's cute. Nice little art. Okay, rare foil is nice. We take those. Reveal the Hidden. Molten Echo. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm mixing some uncommons in my rare pile by accident. Mr. Ronin been doing some whacking as well lately. I mean, Ronin, this is Ronin's main TCG at this point. This is basically how it is. Oh, Nether Dodo Bird. That's him. That's the guy. Refreshing Charge and Glassgale Flock. I think that's my first one. On enter, summon a Memorite Shardwing, and then pay 2 and Restless. If you don't control a Memorite Shardwing, use summon 1. Okay. Pretty good. I like the art. Again, all the arts with Merlin in them are just... I love. They're great. Gundam War Nexa. Good shit. Good shit, man. Alright, let's keep it going. Drifting Abyssal, Crystal, Smoke Bombs, Soul's Trace Desolation, Oniric Key. Oniric Key? When enter, put a haunt counter on your Phantasmagoria. Oh, that sounds pretty good for Alice then. Pay 4 and banishes, draw a card into your memory. Pay 4 is a lot for one draw, but this is good for Alice. Nice, nice. Dude, you should have seen my first box was like a super Alice box. It's ridiculous. Windfall Check, Singeing Leap, the Tyrannical Unmoored Call, Jub Jub Bird, Mimsy Ghast. I like this. You may have another target ally you control become a copy of Jub Jub Bird, except the name is Drip Jub Booch Booch. It's pretty cool. I know this card's actually good, but it's funny at least. At least it's funny. Alright. A bunch of packs need to throw out after this box. Polishing Flourish. Vice Knight. Sworn. Ooh, Spark Link. That's a common foil. Not the most exciting. Wish this was a Merlin common foil, but it is what it is. Embrace Noir. Pass that together. Enveloping Soul Mist. Very nice. Too bad slimes aren't as strong as they were before Bad List. That is true. I think we have one more SR in this box. I think. Vacuous Servant. Vice Knight. Bond. Dougal Seal. Illusory Armmaster. Fast activation with Warrior. Target warrior weapon you control gains Spell Shroud. Put a 2 durability counters on it. Sounds quite good. Alright. Booch booch. Yeah, it's quite fun. The goal now is really to try to get into the GA content creator program. And, ooh, Cruxite. Imagine if this was foil. Art is good even for commons. Yeah, right? And a lot of them are quite interesting too. Reflected Blight. Return target card from your graveyard to your memory. Then put Reflected Blight on the bottom of your champion's lineage. When you do, deal 1 unfriendly damage to your champion for each curse card in your champion's lineage. Oh, okay. So I guess this is usable in both Alice and CL. Cruxite is pretty. Yes, Cruxite is gorgeous. Cruxite is absolutely gorgeous, my friend. 100%. Stolen Chance, Spalling Cleanse, Sworn Incapacitate. I like the old art of Incapacitate more, I think. Betraying Blade. Luster Shroud. I think I haven't pulled too many of these yet, so the more the merrier. The more the merrier. Managed to get the Cruxite playmat? I did, yes. I managed to get it. But I've been like, I really like the Looking Glass one. I don't actually own a Looking Glass yet, but I love the art of it. So I will buy one eventually. Twisted Verdict and Treacle. That's our last SR. This is also an Alice card. Poor thing, Drowned Mouse. Poor guy. I got a good bit of Alice cards in this box too. So I'll have one more foil in these next 2 packs. Let's see if there's anything exciting. $130 ass card. Yeah. Ooh, Phantasmagoria. This is the Alice token that she makes at the start of the game. Pretty good stuff. Here Beyond. Crystal Vein. Ooh, that's a nice foil. Soul Trace Tessellation. Still play Pokemon? Is GA taking most of your time? No, I only just started GA. I still play Pokemon, yeah. Very nice foil. I'm happy with any Merlin foils. Who is the other lady, by the way? Still curious about that. Very nice. I don't know if this will be used, but I'm happy with it as a foil. So that's good. And then Bishop's Crosshand, Gemini, Starbearer. We have one more pack, I think, for this box. Merlin's sister. What's her name? I must know. I must know. I'd love this in foil. If I'm going to get a common foil, please let it be that. Ether Wings Ward, Inverted Pyro Slash, and 7 of Hearts. Again. Got her a few times now. Alright. That was the second box. Second box was fairly decent. Not as strong as the first, obviously. That was a bit hard to beat. But quite good. I'll do some sorting afterwards. Ganieda. Treacle, Jubjub, Chance, Alice, level 2, Covenant, and Anthem. Pretty good. Then our foils were Sparklink, Tessellation, the 7 of Hearts, and You Are Merlin. Very nice. Very good stuff. Alright. It's box 2. Let me throw away some packs because they are going to get out of hand soon. What rarity is Tessie? Tessie who? What card game is this? Grand Archive. It says here. So I'll just put a box here so you can see the name at least. There's a really expensive UR in this set that is one of those once per deck cards that would be very cool to pull. But we'll see. We have 2 boxes left, so 2 more chances. I'm really glad I got 2 Merlins though. That's definitely something I'm happy about. But the show must go on. The other Alice UR is also pretty pricey. Oh, Ticket to the Afterlife? Yeah, that one. True. And that one's like, it's not even, whatchamacallit. It's not a once per deck either, right? Is it a 4 of? Alright, let's get into it. See what we pull from this third box. Vice Knight, Storm, Oh, nice. A foil Still Shard Strike. Very happy with any Alice foils. Not Alice foils, sorry, Merlin foils. Been talking too much about Alice. Nice. Still Shard Strike. Did I say still hard? Still Shard. I misread it. My bad. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Very nice. Stardust Oracle, Golden Bishop, and Flared Iridescence. That's also a nice one. All right. Yeah, I feel like fire is gonna take me a while to build up. It's definitely on the pricier side. All right. Obelith, Pawn, Chance, Webfoot, Obelith. It's I think my fourth now. Cinderhog and Tweedledum, our first SR of the box. We had better luck when I put the SRs here, so let's do it like this. Tweedledum. Had a couple Tweedledees, and this is my second Tweedledum, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Shiny tokens are cool too. That's true, huh? Oh, we have a UR. It looks like something good. I think. I hope. I am hoping that it's something good. Let's see. Brookside. Yo, this is the chase, isn't it? Lost Providence. It's the Divine Relic. Yo. Holy. I'm pretty sure this is the chase card of the set. Oh my god. Damn. The $130 set of all time. Holy shit, dude. Wow. Damn. So this is like what? This is like a Regalia item for level 3 decks? You may activate this card from your material deck if you do it enters the field ephemeral. Banish this to draw a card. So, and it's an EX, right? Putting the SRs to the side definitely worked. Yeah. This order worked. Oh my god. Lost Providence. Let's go. This is like the most expensive card in the set, so. And you only need one. It's a +1 that you don't have to materialize. Yeah, true. So it's like GCR, but better if you play a level 3 deck. Stonks. Wow. Whew. God damn. Cards will cost $500 and all it does is draw one card. Yep. That's true. That's so good. Let's go. Let's go, chat. You were here. You were here for that. Oh, and we have another Lost Promises. Thought that was an Alice for a second. Dude. Oh, I'm so happy. Let's go. It looks so good too. Isn't the art just amazing? Damn. That's so sick. Damn, these boxes are crazy. The first one and now this one. That's crazy good. Keep it going. Who is she? This is Alice, right? I'm pretty sure that is literally just Alice herself. Now get it foil? No. I'm not that greedy. Incap, Betraying Blade, Conjuring Fluorescence. Fast activation if you have 8 Sheen or more. Materialize a Regalia card from your material deck. So this lets you just pop out a Regalia. This card reads quite good, but you do have to be on level 3 to play it. So I think that's the main question mark on whether it will be played or not. The Alice you got was an Umbra. I couldn't recognize her. That's fair. Let's keep it going. Got a bunch of fast cures. Also good. Twisted Verdict. En passant. Pretty cool. Strong, dude. So far, so good. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Actually getting blessed up here. Soren Windhand. Flickering Afterglow. So sick. Chamberlain Toad. Bishop's Cross. And Arms Master. Can never have too many fast cures. Really? They're that generic? How many of you in chat actually play GA? I know some people are tuning in just because of GA, which I'm very thankful. Failing Breeze, I haven't seen you in a bit. We have Inverted Pyroslash. Infernal Vessel. Ooh, this is the... This reads pretty good for like aggro, fire aggro decks. If a player would recover an amount, they recover X instead, where X is that amount minus 3. So it like stops them from healing, right? A little bit. Oh, Alphonseus, I know that name. What's good, man? How you doing? Been J-pilled for a while. Game's pretty cool, man. Yeah, it feels like this is pretty good in I played a little last year, borrowed my mate's Sylvie Slime, wanting to make it, but Banless came. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was like a tier 0 meta though, wasn't it? Or like a 2-deck tier 0 meta. Something along those lines. I hope that doesn't happen for this set. I can enjoy them peacefully. Molten Echo. Very nice. Let's keep on going. Debuffs healers. Let's keep on going. I think I'd still like more of the wind, the generic wind spell from this set. The rare. Did you miss amazing pulls? Yes, you can see by the Lost Providence here. It is an amazing pull. Baby Gray Slime was utilized in a lot of decks beyond Slimes. Oh, okay, I see. Maledictum Vitae. Alright. But yeah, G is quite cool. I'm just, you know, it's nice because feels like the scene in Japan is really warm and friendly from what I hear. So that's also quite motivating to, you know, give the game a proper try. Star Strung Reading. Ether Calling. Alright, last pack of the left side of this box. See what we get. Opening packs is always fun. The sorting part afterwards is a not so fun part. And I know my viewers hate tuning in for the sorting part. Equivalent exchange. Let's go Full Alchemist. Glassgill Flock. Nice. How's the pulls? So far pretty good. So far quite good. It was the fastest country to get an ascent. Makes sense, and it's the biggest one, right? So I think they will hopefully do more. Means I don't have to travel as much, which would be very much appreciated. How can? Ooh, Tri-Castles of Lucenia. This I feel like is also... I mean, it's a domain. Does this go in your material deck? Players can activate non-advanced element cards. That's a card to watch out for. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a main deck card. Okay. Banish a normal advanced element card from your hand. This loses all abilities. Oh, yeah. So it's like you can banish a normal advanced element to turn off this effect during your turn, and then it goes up on your opponents. It's like a stadium, but it can be damaged. Oh, interesting. Okay. Little floodgate action. We have like 5+ locals a week. Yeah, but I mean, it's Tokyo. So every TCG in Tokyo has locals multiple times a day. So in comparison, it's actually much less. But blue costs means the material deck. That's true, yeah, good point. Ooh, Eminent Lethargy. Lethargy? So enough turn players can declare attacks once they pay 2. Oh, it's like, whatchamacallit. Freaking Terrafring. I know my generics. It's Terrafring. Dodo Bird. Gotten a lot of Dodo Birds in these boxes, which is cool, I guess. Whispering Compass. Draw a card into your memory. Whenever a ranger ally you control becomes distant, if it has no buff counters, put a buff counter on it. Pretty good. I love Honolly. True, it is Honolly, huh? There's a different rare wind card I need. The spell that prevents 3 or less damage. Where you at, bro? Where you at? Smoke Bombs. I see another Crux. Nope. Soul Trace Tessellation. And a Myopic Lens. Next time target player would glimpse any amount this turn, the player glimpses 2 instead. Is this supposed to be a counter card for Diana? Alright. He loves his tariffs. Nah, bro. Not me. Yeah, Smoke Bomb and Lantern. Good reprints. Right on time. Merlin. Golden Pawn. Peer Beyond. Drown in Sorrow. Surveil the Winds. Good card. Sacrifice play. Cosmic Focus. Ooh, this is Star Calling. If your champion is distant, they gain range 4 for as long as they remain distant. Otherwise, they become distant. You put Cosmic Focus into its owner's deck 4th from the top. I guess this is a good Diana card. People were saying that Diana got a lot of support this set. We actually pulled a lot of SRs I haven't seen yet. Also quite pricey. Damn, okay. I guess we're picking up good things that I guess I can trade away. Ooh, we have Refreshing Charge Foil. Looks nice. A lot of Diana stuff all of a sudden. Looks good. Fractal. Engulfment. Recursive Confidence. Nice foil. Pretty good. I'm happy about. Very water foil heavy box. Okay, one more SR, one more foil, I think. Sorry, I don't know if people answered it, but do CSRs eat up a foil slot? Or are they just like their own thing? What do they eat up? Summon Pawn, Chrysalis, and a regular. Still Shard Strike. Extra slot. Ooh. That's cool. Standalone. Extra hits. That's nice. Well, maybe one day. I know people have opened boxes since the game came out and never pulled one, so I'm not holding out hope. Bullbrook. Sighing Crownwing. I think it's the first one I've seen. Yo, you can slays. Thank you for the 500 bits, man. Appreciate it. You just came in on this Sighing Crownwing. There's a stealth with Tamer. On attack, put a buff counter on a target animal or beast you control without a buff counter on it. Cool. Thank you, slays, for the bits, man. Appreciate it. Alright. I'm curious because with these boxes that the GA folks sent and my 2 boxes that I opened, I have technically opened a case in total. Damn! Slays, thank you for another 500 bits. Top pull now. Okay, hold up. Everyone hold your breath. Topsy Decree, that's a pretty good one. This is technically a generic. Thank you, Slays, appreciate it. How should I call you, Slays? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I mean, we've pulled very good. Technically, one of the top pulls from... Damn! Appreciate it, man. We've pulled one of the top pulls. So, thank you very much, man. Topsy for norm taxes is pretty good. I'm sure folks want to explore with Dawn of Ashes. Yeah, it reads quite good. That's my second one I've pulled. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 500 bits again. Very kind of you. I appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy the streameroni as well. Pass it together and weighted cord. We'll pull this one in the last box too. All right, all we have is one more foil from the last 2 packs. I think last 2. And let's see what we get. Pawn Piece. Gambit, Afterglow. Crown and Sorrow. Ducal Seal. Orbiting Cosmos. If you would glimpse an amount, glimpse X instead where X is that amount +1. Banish this to draw a card into your memory. Okay. No, I don't think it's 60. I think it's like 10, no? For Topsy Decree? Pretty sure it's like 10 bucks. Alright, last pack has a foil, I think. If I'm not, didn't randomly pull it and put it away somewhere. Pretty sure this should be a foil. Let's see what it is. Assailant. Failing Breeze. Rose Singed. Yo, Gleaming Smolder. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, this is like my favorite art. Oh, that's sick. That's actually one of my favorite arts in the set. That's so sick. I really wanted this in foil. This is going in the phone case. This is so nice. Sorry, my fingers are damaged beyond belief. Kind of a staple for fire. Oh, let's go. Good stuff. Hold up. Why is my focus not working now? There we go. So nice. Damn, good stuff. Another Crux Sight. Overflow the Barrow for the last one. Cool. Strong box. Common, uncommon, and rare on the foils, but Lost Providence pulled. And the SRs seem pretty good. Cosmic Focus, Tri-Castles, Infernal Vessel, Conjuring, Tweedledum, and the Topsy Decree. Champion foils range from $10 to $30 increase over time. I'd imagine they increase over time. Does that mean I should... But I'm assuming that like the Merlin champion foils are pretty pricey. Right? I would imagine that those are quite pricey right now. Because she's, you know, Merlin. Silidar. Yo, Silidar. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it very much. I am currently getting some insane pulls. Thank you for making this cool game. And these cool arts. But I have only 1 box remaining. I'll recap the pulls at the end. Our first box was quite insane. But we have 1 left to go. Let's see what it has in store. 80 to 100 for the foil lineage. People willing to pay 2k for the CSR. Yeah, I guess all the attention goes to the CSR, huh? How does an ascent work? It's like a BCS. Can spectators just go there and check out the game? I think so. At least in Japan, people were definitely just walking in and checking the game out. So I think you can. But if you want to participate in the event, you can just like sign up, I guess. I don't know if the Manila one is sold out or not, so you could probably just enter on the spot, I would assume. CUR curio foil. True, I haven't had a curio for my 5 boxes that I've opened so far. Last box. Let's see what this brings us. Give me the goods. See what we get. So want to look, it's free? Okay. Yeah, I think you can just go in and look. But if you want to participate in the main event, I think you do have to buy a ticket. You can show up as a spectator and do side events. Okay, you can do side events. That's good. Conviction. Oracle. Compass. Alright. Got a couple of these already. I've only pulled one of the generic wind spell that's like going for a lot. So let's see if we can get some of those. See if we can get another one of those. Would be nice. Bomb Shot Nurse. Golden Bishop. Obelith. Dropped bands. Yo, who's dropping bands? Hold up. Banish this. Reveal 3 chessman cards from your hand and or memory if you summon a pawn piece token. That sounds quite good for a 0. I think it's the first one I've pulled too. Maybe. Maybe the second, but I think it's the first. Keep it going. Obelith. Yeah, I'm gonna try to chess deck. Yeah. Who dropping bands? Unmake Duality. Roland. This is my 3rd one, I think. I've been pulling a lot of Rolands. So that's our SR Roland. Keep it going. Next pack. Chessman. The Chessman is Alice, right? But is it it's not the Dark Alice, I assume. Is what I'm assuming here. Brookside Scouts. Fracturing Slash. Gemini Starbearer. Reminds you of Siegfried? Yeah, he does look like Sieg. He does. Oh, it's the regular Alice? I see, I see. So we have 2 whole Alice decks. Chalice for Chess Alice and Spalice for Spectre Alice. That's kind of cool. That will never leave my brain now. It's stuck in there forever. Misty Whispertail. Incap. Treacle. That's my 3rd Treacle, I think, as well. From 6 boxes now. Lots of Spectres. Lots of Spalice support. Spalice sounds funny. Next. Assailant. Ooh, Vice Knight foil. I do like the art of this one. So that's quite cool, actually. Nice, nice. Betraying Blade. Ignition Draw. As long as your champion is distant, this card costs 2 less. Plus 1. Look at top 6. Banish up to 2 ether charge cards from among them and put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. So end of turn, you may activate the banished cards. Ooh. That sounds very good. I think it's the first one of... Man, there's some rares I've literally feel like I'm pulling for the first time out of 6 boxes. Kind of crazy. But it is nice. I mean, the next main set doesn't come out for a while, right? Because I know there's a reprint set at the end, or like a reprinted set at the end of January, if I'm not mistaken. Calming Breeze! That's my 2nd one. Whew. Damn. Alright. I'll have to buy 2 more, I think, if this is a 4 of. It does read really good. 2 cost to prevent 3 or less damage, and it's a floating memory. Like, this reads very good. Only 2 from 6 boxes, though. Unless we can pull a foil, that'd be nice. Mortal Ambition Altar, end of January. RDO, early April. I see, I see. Pompies. Drifting Abyssal. Bishop's Cross. Why was he cross? Ward. Queen's Gambit. This card also reads pretty good. You playing Wind deck? I'm thinking of building Wind Merlin, yeah. Wind and Water Merlin for the first starters. I picked up some wind stuff like Dream Fairy. Queen's Gambit. This is my 2nd one, I think. Alright. Whoop. Yeah, I do like that the release pattern of the game does give you like a lot of time to, you know, explore the meta. And just appreciate what's in the set, right? Your Absorption, Abnegation. Big recovery card. Because I feel like this also means that the like development time for the actual devs is longer, which I also appreciate. Dude, the Gleaming Smolder foil we got in the last box was so nice. We have a foil in here too, Vice Knight. Ooh, Smoke Bombs foil. That's pretty good, no? Even if it's a reprint, this sounds pretty good. Regalia foils are always good. Nice. That's a dub. That's a dub right there. Advantageous Perch. Smoke Bomb's good card. Very nice. We take those. We do indeed. Very good. Alright, let's keep on going. Sparkling, Crackling Incineration, Obscured Offering, and Righteous Retribution. Man, it's such a weird feeling to be playing an English card game in Japan. Still something that I'm not fully over yet. We have another pawn piece. We're getting a lot of pawn pieces all of a sudden. Fellowship Gale, Vice Bishop, Buffering Hurricane, Buffeting rather, Spectral Haunting. I think this card is also fairly pricey. Trick with Smoke Bombs is if it targets an ally, then the target ally dies while Smoke Bombs is on the stack, you don't draw. If it targets an ally, and the target ally dies while Smoke Bombs is on the stack. Oh, I see. Oh, you can resurrect Jabberwocky with it? Oh, that's why. Pulled like 2 or 3 of these, I think. That's a good one. All right. That's the first half of the box. So I have 2 SRs and our UR still in here. Let's see what we get. Rose-Winged, Cleanse, Equivalent Exchange, and Plage au Homard. Very nice. So many French names in these 2 sets. Draws part of the effects of it. The effect fizzles. That makes sense, yeah. Interesting. Lost Being, Singeing Leap, Accretion, Enfeebling Orb, Perilous Mend. Is this my first or maybe second that I've pulled of this? It feels like it. Put any amount of curse cards from your hand and/or memory on the bottom of your champion's lineage in any order. Okay. Recover X, where X is the 3 times the amount of cards put this way. Damn! Okay. Your champion's distant draw card. I guess you do lose your hand for a bunch of recovery, but doesn't read too bad. Let's see what else we got. Motsier. Drown in Sorrow, Reveal the Hidden. What are we revealing? A Dodo Bird. And a Reading. Pretty decent. Alright. I think another Merlin UR would be very appreciated, honestly. That would be super sick. If I'm gonna be a little bit whatchamacallit, greedy. Oh, regular Smoke Bombs and Enveloping Soul Mist. I do want to sort my uncommons and at least my rares. Yo, what's up, Igni? How you doing, brother? Twitch app is poop from a butt? Yeah, it is pretty ass. You are right about that. Soul Trace, Survey All the Winds, and a Chance. Okay, that's our 5th SR. 1 SR remains. Can we get a Merlin related SR? That would be lit. I've been pulling too many of those. I'm getting so many freaking Alice things. Take a look. Iridescent Fractal. Remnant of Will. Hello, Will. Recover 4. Some stores in Japan are running out of PTM. Yeah, they are. Forte, your first BCS. Yeah, man. It's a good start, though. Definitely a good start. That's for sure. Ooh! Wait. SR foil. Damn! Well, that's good. Yo! SR foil Inferno Vessel. That's very nice. Strong. Very strong. Damn. Okay. Sheesh. Sheesh burger. Gustman Gauge. And ironically, that's the second one I pulled. I pulled a regular SR as well. How much is that going for? The foil I feel like should be going for a fair bit, huh? The foil should go for a fair bit. Double Regalia foil. Yeah, right. Quite strong. Chrysalis, Gambit, Harrow the Saved. Another Alice SR. Pulled so many. Alright, we still have a UR though. Still have a UR to pull. What's it gonna be? Hoping for at least the UR to be the Merlin. would be nice. Woolbrook, Chronicle, and Crumbling Rain. We've had a few of these. UR Doko. That's right. Where is the UR? Where is it? Teacups is 12 USD for non-foil now, so maybe 2 to 3 times. Damn. That is strong then. Very strong. Hello, gamer. Quite literally. Reflected Blight. Oh yeah, we already saw this one earlier. Alright, 2 packs left, and one of them should have the UR. Let's take a look. Ooh, I don't think it's this one. Queen Piece. Florist, March On. Praise for a good UR, yeah man. I'm praying to Facet, Bonds, and Lethargy. Okay, last pack UR. See what it is. Last pack magic is real. Final box, final pack. The Queen Piece art. It's quite good, right? It is quite good. Alright. It should be the last card, right? So let's put it down. So we don't get jump scared by the edge. Failing Breeze. Gilded Pyre. Dougal Seal. And a Cruxite. Okay. Could that be something? Let's take a look. Can do the Singapore. Do the Singapore. What we got? Oh, it's got a bit of a dark side. Ah, Awakened Umbra already. I pulled one of these in my very first box, I think. Unfortunate. Not the greatest UR, but I mean, I think we compensated with the Vessel foil. Not the best, but I think our 2 foils were really good in this box. Umbra. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I guess let me put the UR in a sleeve. We got a lot of Alice SRs, so I am curious on how that all stacks up. So we got 2 Awakened Umbers, Ethereal, and the Jabberwocky, and then 2 Merlins and the Lost Providence. Pretty good. This, I don't know how much this is going for, but foil. Do foil URs typically go for a lot, or does it really depend on how good the UR is? And then my other foils. Those are great UR pulls, except for the guy, I guess. Providence is 300 SGD. What? Oh, for the foil? That's pretty good then. We take those. We take those. Spalling Cleanse foil is also very nice. Definitely take those as well. Stonks, as the kids would say. And then I'm pretty happy about the so we have the Winds foil too, and the Soul Trace. How are the pulls going? Finished up my 6 boxes. Overall very good, I would say. I think didn't get any like CSRs or curios or anything like that, but overall quite strong. Foil SRs, yeah, 1 foil SR and 1 foil UR, so pretty decent. Let's sort the SRs. For the SRs, 2 Jubs and a Cosmic Focus. Those are going up. Damn, I gotta pick mine up fast then. Can't be playing games. LeBron James. So we got level 2 Alice. We got a Bandersnatch. A Diana. I have 2 Dianas technically. And 2 Spectral Haunting and 2 Harrow the Saved. Bandersnatch pretty good. Yeah, we pulled 1. So pretty good. I saw these SRs are going for a fair bit too. So that's all the advanced element stuff. Then for the norms, we got a fair bit of stuff. Only 1 Tri-Castles. Let's see. We can go like 3 chances. 2 Queen's Gambits. We got the Alice. 2 Topsy Decrees. 2 Mirror Bounds. So overall pretty good. 2 Mirror Bounds. 2 Topsy. 3 Chance. 2 Queen's Gambits. Try to put these together, I guess. And then 1 Tri-Castle and 1 Alice. So Covenant is pretty good. Oh, this one? The Floodgate. It does read quite good. And then for fire, we got 1 Vessel, 1 Bill, 2 Tweedledums. think I pulled another Tweedledum or Tweedledee. I can't remember which one it was. I'll check later. Kind of insane to think that from 3 packs, I pulled 2 SRs, actually, when you think about it. Oh, I think if I remember correctly, actually, my, Diana I pulled, I think, was foil. I think. I need to find where I put it. Somewhere. Haven't sold it yet. Alright, then for wins, we only got 1 each of... Wow, that's a bit unfortunate. 3 Rolands, 1 Term, and 1 of each of the Crystallized Anthem and the Conjuring Fluorescence. They're both EX though, so I'm really not sure what to think of them for now. But I guess I'll finish the playsets. They're not too expensive yet, I think, so try to finish the playsets quickly. And then for water, I pulled 3 Treacles, 1 Hunt, and 1 Tweedledee, I think. Pretty cool stuff overall. Thank you again for the GA folks for sending me 4 boxes. 2 of these were my own that I bought from Fable Akihabara. So just to get my hands, you know, readied up for the set at first. So I opened those last night, and the box opening should be up as soon as I have the thumbnail for it. Haven't gotten that yet, I think. Let me check. I have 4 Discord notifications. Could they be a thumbnail? They could. Well. Looks like you will have that going up very soon then. So with that, chat, I think we will call it. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as well. It's already 11 p.m, so I'll just go sort uncommons and drink water.